I'm Lone, and this is the prologue for Pathologic 3 Quarantine. To say that I'm excited would be an understatement. All right, let's go. Lone, butcher of Russian names. Let's proceed. The capital, where the bachelor returned in disgrace after the step town perished. So this is after we're in the capital? Oh my goodness gracious. What do we got? Mosaic? Oh, Jesus Christ, what is that? Okay, there's bombs going off at the Capitol, apparently. I'll hold Q to see things worthy of your attention. This isn't her, but immediately thought of Victoria, especially with the blonde hair and the blue. Looks like Capella's mom, but it's not. It's Death or something? I don't know. Yeah, go to hell, Death. There we go, confirmed. I'm not scared of you. Not even after those 2 weeks. I'm not scared. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Danny. You keep telling yourself that. At least I'm assuming we're playing as Danny right now. I don't know. Tragerians, too. Hello? Can I talk to you? No. You're just huddled over in disgrace from the biggest failure of your entire life. The double failure, actually, because Thanatisha is ruined. I'm assuming. Like, it happens on day, 5 or 6. The powers that be are like, yeah, we fucked up your whole lab, man. So that's where we are? Is this like the Thanatisha main headquarters? Could be. Is that a Goliath? That is a Goliath. Is it? Dude, that profile. That striking profile. Yep, that's her. Lilich, I love you. Okay. What else can we do? We can talk. What are you all looking at? Huh? Seraphima, new name. Okay, new person. Why aren't you at the interrogation yet, Bachelor? You're supposed to be there already. I mean, we're going to ask lots of questions, so no statements. What happened? Why did you come down here? Yeah, what are you all looking at? What's outside?
A little birdie hops along.
Okay. Clayton, hang on, Chief. Did they summon you because of Thanatisha? Will the order to shut down the laboratory be revoked? Postponed? It had already been shut down, I thought. Like, they ruined all his work and everything. No, I believe I was summoned because of the sand plague. They fear the epidemic might have already spread here to the capital. That would be awful. Yeah, more dead. I don't know how many people live in the village on the Gorkin. I think it's upwards of, over 10,000, right? Maybe it's in the 20,000s. I'm not sure. I can't recall. Yeah, it'll be postponed. We'll have some work yet to do, I hope. No, they're revoking it. Yeah, Thanatisha is no more. Yeah. Or Thanatika. I never got a solid enunciation of that. Doesn't matter. Yeah, they're revoking it. And why are you in quarantine? Especially if you're coming straight from the epicenter. Or why aren't you in quarantine? My quarantine is already over. Don't worry. Fever kills in 24 hours at most. Usually it's more like 5 hours. Spectator. So, you're the doctor who first discovered this deadly epidemic. This dirt disease. Is it true that it killed off the whole step town in a week? 25,000. Okay, 25,000 dead. Damn. Listen to me. All of this is just heresy. Please leave our director alone. He has important work to do, and you, Chief, should hurry now. So yeah, we're in the capital, and we're in, these are our assistants, it seems. Your appointment is at 8. Do we have an appointment at 8? No. Answer me this. Since you're the one in charge, is it true or not? You said the disease was already in the capital. No, I never said that. I said they believe the epidemic may have already spread here. That's what I said. And the bureaucrats are usually wrong. Yeah. Jesus, what is that sound, man? Oh, God, no. It's a bone wheel from Dark Souls. Stay away. I'm hiding with the Tragerian. Holy shit. What happened? How'd that get loose? Day 8, in which the Bachelor says farewell to hopes and tries to flee the doomed step town. Man, my 3060 is chugging right now. Uh-oh. I hope it makes it. Full moon out tonight. We have an executor right there. Yeah, we're back in the step. Sorry, pardon me. I'm just looking. I'm looking around. I'll talk to you in a moment. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Executor, you can go no further. Caca routine. That's beautiful, man. Did you practice? Enough cawing. It was I who set up the quarantine in the first place. I didn't recognize you at first glance. You've changed quite a bit after a week in our town. I'm Sava Kreminsk, number 72, the last of the volunteer orderly corps. Since you're here, consider this my resignation. I do not accept your resignation. There's still hope. No, there isn't hope. Yeah, the last volunteer, the last post, the last frontier. How quickly it all came to an end. You promised to save our town, but all you did is leave behind ashes and graves. What lies ahead of you is not the step, but a fog of uncertainty. So, where will you go now, oh man who lost to death? Alright, so it's already ruined. We've already lost everything. But I know from the trailer that there's a time traveling mechanic. So maybe we'll have a chance to redo. There's a distinct smell of critisol. There's a railroad nearby. Critisol? Here, let me look it up. Oh, it's a tar-like substance from burning like coal. Yeah, okay, cool. That makes sense. So yeah, we're near the train tracks then. All right. Close to the factory district, perhaps? Or a little bit further down. Yeah, no reason to stay here. The town is lost, I admit. I'm not omnipotent, but I tried. People whisper rumors that the only doctor in town plans to abandon them, to flee. The most fortunate, the survivors, already planned their own escapes. Could they be saved? Yeah, I'll take them to the capital. I need witnesses. I could save them with medicine, so I will by... I couldn't save them with medicine, so I will by other means. Yeah. Or, no, the sand pest should be kept within the town's limits or else it'll devour the whole nation. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's the doctorly thing to do. Some of the survivors might be infected. Quarantine means quarantine. Coffee time. Cinnamon. Each decision leads to regret the next day. Each step, the abyss. How will one sleep after that? My nightmares are a personal matter. Thank you very much. Number 72. Nightmares multiply in darkness. It's their nutrient medium, just like blood for a plague. I still have some matches on me. I'll find a way to fend off the darkness. Not afraid of my nightmares. Reality is much more horrific. The light of salvation burns and then fades, like hope, like someone's life on a hospital bed. Do you think you'll manage to escape? She already follows you, trying to reach you. She won't just let you leave. Who is she, the plague? Could that be someone threatening my lab? You think I have nowhere to go? That the capital and everything is lost? No, not that step fairy tale nonsense again about the monster. Oh, the Shabnok. Okay. Yeah, that's Danny. That's Danny coded. You're a fool, Bachelor Nankoski. Conscience. Of course it's conscience. You can't run away from your conscience. Not even on a train. No, you'd be lucky to even board that train alive. And what form your conscience assumes, that's on you and your broken imagination. You imply that I imagine that horrific silhouette, the hallucinations of a guilty conscience? It's likely just neurosis. My conscience is clear. I did all I could for the town. One person alone cannot fight the outbreak of an unknown disease. Come back to where you came from, Doctor. Try to become your old self again. Just don't forget the matches. All right. Thank you, number 72, if it's really you, for your volunteers. Thank you for your service. You did all you could. You get $5 off of jalapeno poppers. Oh, Jesus! What is it? G to straight matchsticks. That's the Shabnok? Oh, I need to get closer to the bonfire? Okay. Whoosh. Oh, that's cool to actually see a Shabnok. She's taller than I would have thought. I thought they were a little smaller. I don't know why I thought that. Is it going to kill me? I don't mind dying in a prologue. You just look at that little face of yours. Just following me around. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Looks like we can go this way too. Oh, wow. She's teleporting around everywhere. Strike the match! Begone, thou beast! I actually want to talk to it, is what I want to do. I want to have a long conversation. I have questions, man. I've got a lot of questions for Shabnok Adur. Oh, there's a train. Oh, it's like blocking our progress. Oh, the step. I wonder if we can just walk out into the step. Okay, that was pointless. There's a train car we need to get on. Is it going to attack? I don't think so. Oh, no jump button. Oh, that's horrible. But it's okay. And no crouch button either. Okay, here, let's follow it. I'm going to follow it out into the step. No. We just got the ruins. This isn't Ragai Barrow. Ragai Barrow's like that way. Okay. Okay. I guess we're good. We're leaving. Uh-oh. Stamina bar. I guess there's a hidden stamina bar too. Oh, I'm interested in all the new systems that are going to be implemented. I wanted to really jump over those train tracks though. Jump button adds a level of fun to your game that, yeah, that is almost necessary, I feel. But that's okay. It's okay. That's my one. I can't jump. That's my one critique so far. There's a lot of dead people. Hey guys, you sleeping or you okay? No, I'm not taking this back to the capital. That would be a huge mistake. Q to see things. To reflect on a person. The stench. I'm going to be ill. Out. Out. Okay. Yeah, we need to get out. Ah! Shubnock! Can we talk? The day before, in which the bachelor leaves the capital to venture to the edge of the world. The day before. So the day before that? So we're back at the capital, and this is our thanatology lab. Yes? Hello? Uh-huh. Come in. Jesus! What's up with the racket? What the fuck? Is there a daycare upstairs? What the hell is happening? Yeah, I said, I don't want you to come in, actually. Please don't. What the fuck, man? I don't know what the racket is. I don't get it. What's up with all the butterflies? Things worthy of our attention. We made great progress in the calculations of human life, but failed to... Oh my god, shut up! Failed to calculate the course in academia that would be acceptable for the powers that be. Oh, okay. So the research is going... the research was going good, but... like, broaching that to the powers that be didn't go so good. It looks like they're running out of room on their chalkboard, too. Seraphima? And Plotric? I can't remember her name. It started with a P. He sings a lot. We know that. Or speaks in rhymes. Do you hear those peculiar footsteps on the stairs? Peculiar? It's a rocket. Ominous footsteps. I think they're coming for us. Well, if they were coming for us, and they haven't already, we can assume that they're running in place. Because they would have been here by now. If they catch you here, there's no telling what might happen. You could even be arrested.
No. Yes. Cheap. Always.
It was Platon.
Same
Yeah.
as always.
Shall I
Still love them though.
Are you done? Shall I continue? The ruling goes on. Your Thanatica, the nation's only laboratory specializing in novel life extension techniques, comes across a pseudoscientific wild goose chase. So, the so-called effective immortality project. Enough. I'm sick of it already. Wild goose chase. That gaggle of ossified dotards. Oh, but there's more. Has, according to a number of scientists, including Voronin, Ziegler, and Vilanovich, achieved significant breakthroughs. We can skip to this part. There. In the view of the academic council, deeming it to lack any prospects whatsoever, the only rational course of action would be to suspend research, transfer the laboratory to the purview of the Chemistry Institute, and dismiss its staff. Yeah, that sucks. Coffee. I can recite it from memory now. Perhaps you could retell it in verse, Platon. That would calm you down and put things in broader perspective. I won't let them. This is my life's work. I don't know what extent you two might say the same. I'd sooner lose a wife, an arm, and an eye than Thanatica. And why does it have to be now? We just got cellular level reaction. Oh shit, okay. So They're in path 1, I believe. During a exchange with Aglaya, they talk about how they first met each other, and Aglaya says that during a presentation, they got some kind of like reaction. So, and it was like quite impressive. So yeah, that's interesting. That's cool that it woven in like that. You don't have a wife. Given the way you live, you never will. I'm married to my work. Our relationship is loving, mutually fulfilling, and unclouded by rivalry. Actually, there still is hope, Bachelor. If we present them that immortal man from the central step, what was his name? Sheen? Ivan? No, his name's Kane. Simon Kane. No time, colleagues. No time. They're already climbing the stairs. Still. Denkovsky, you need to run. There'll be no commission while you're gone. We can stall the proceedings. Go fetch us the immortal right away. We'll tell them that you're on a trip. For once, the red tape will play into our hands. We'll stall. Reports, audits, you name it. An appeal if all else fails. But if they find you, they'll convene and force us to testify, and we won't be able to wiggle out of that. I agree. If you leave before you're handed the ruling, it's their fault for missing you. But if you wait until afterwards, that's obstruction. They won't miss a chance to hold it against you. They'll use whatever pretext they can. Yeah, they will anyway. What about you two? Bah, what would they want with us? You're the big name scientist, so act like it. You're the only one they need. And that Sheen person, it's Kane. That Kane person is just who you need. All right, Kane. Oh, for goodness sakes, Playton, shall we toss them out the window? That's it, they're here. Hear the voices? No, I just hear the pounding of them running in place. They must be deciding whose head is hard enough to batter down the door with. Get out. The eastbound train departs in 4:15. You can make it on time. All right, fine, I'll go. You two keep cool, stall for time, and mum's the word. Oh wait, one last thing. Have a look at this while you're on your way. You've been promising for 3 months already, but you never found the time. It's a tool for studying tuberculosis. The air humidity thing, remember? Kaufman, Gorski, and Stein. Right. Those postgraduates with their heads in the clouds. It's long past time we got rid of them. No, how does it work? There's no time. Just take the papers and read them on your way. All right, we have more pressing issues right now. Case in point, when is report S-104 coming in? Danny, not right now. You gotta get out. You gotta leave, man. You know, the cytological... Is he trying to be funny or what? Get out, Chief. Use the back door and don't come back without your immortal. All right, I'll bring him with me. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Go ahead. Come on, you bastards. Try to get in. Yeah, you can't, can you? Oh, it's frustrating, isn't it? All right, let's leave.
You asked for it, you got it. You
wait.
Too much of
wait. Just one more thing. So we're no longer in a hurry then? Take care of yourself, Chief. You're so reckless. Head always in the clouds. You don't really know how to fend for yourself, do you? I'm not a child, okay? I'm Bachelor Denkovsky. Do you even care about yourself? Oh, what's the worst that could happen? We're all doomed without you. Come on, it'll be all right. Yeah, no crying in the laboratory. It'll be all right. Enough of this. Are you armed? Why? I'm armed with the vast intellect and quick wit. As long as I can open my mouth, they won't know what hit them. Danielle, are you armed? Seraphima, do you really believe the steppe is such a wild country? Please just take it with you. It'll come in handy. Best I can do is point it at someone and pretend it's loaded. Might not work on bears, though. There's bears out there in the steppe? I've never seen one before. Well, unless you count Ruben. Well, at least... Or no, Ruben wouldn't be a bear. That'd be like Ogemski. At least point it then. You can be persuasive sometimes, Chief. Yeah, you should know. Best of luck to you and Playton, Seraphima. Oh, we got a gun! I can't open or close the door. Well, at least the racket stopped, so that's good. Is there bullets in there? I can't see. I don't think there is. It's just a empty gun. Yeah. Oh, Jesus! It's a fucking what's a raptor doing in here? Is there a save? No save. Do we have... Oh, we do. This is what I wanted. Yes. Map, please. I want to see the new map. No map. Only inventory. I don't want to become Death's henchman, but if anyone thinks they can bully me, demand more than they need, or trample on my dignity, they're wrong. Oh, and here's the prototype that Clayton was talking about. It was made when we were trying to fight tuberculosis pathogens. In theory, it purifies the air of microorganisms with a sound at a frequency beyond human perception, destroying their cell membranes. Oh, I see. Okay. If it could only kill them inside of the human body, the device would be priceless. Okay. All right, cool. What are the some of these creatures? Especially that one. What's that one? I don't know. No, you freeze. No, don't show them that you don't have any bullets. Don't show them that. All right, stick them up. I want to see hands. Hands and glands. No, I don't want to see your glands. You can keep those to yourself. I am a scientist, though. If you need a checkup, just let me know. Poor guy. No! They noticed. Open. Sorry, Seraphima, I failed. All right, don't show them your hand this time. Freeze! Bitches. Hands in the air. Hands and glands. I'm out of here. We good? All right, we're good. Cool. Man, getting out of the capital is complicated. Yeah, we don't have to put our guns up anymore. Guns up, buns up. Jump! I really wish I could jump. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Is everybody by the window? No, not really.
I'm Daniil Denkovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity, the inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person of phenomenal longevity, Simon Kane. But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Oh, it's Dan Pathologic. I like the voice actor for Danny. It's good. They got new people. Yeah. Sounds good. I like it. Hello. What? I can't get up. I can't see my legs. Oh no.
Staying at home, waiting, counting minutes.
Inspector? Let's get back to your testimony, Bachelor Denkovsky. Testimony. So this is an interrogation, a preliminary investigation. Let's try to remain level-headed. The ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanatisha, may begin in September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed off across the country to a backwater town to bring back what might be described as, yes, an immortal man. Yes, and the town had an outbreak of some fevers the scientific community had no knowledge of. Oh, this town? Oh, shit. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional at the site of the event. You were forced to remain there. This town? Oh, this town being the Gorkin. Okay, so not in the capital. All right, I was confusing myself. You were forced to remain there. Since leaving was impossible, you led the effort to combat the epidemic and evidently took some field research as well. Accurate so far? Well, not accurate. The devil's in the details. You seem to be setting me up for a trap. Let's be paranoid. You did not succeed. A complete failure. It goes without saying that one would be foolish to fault a medical specialist in a situation like yours. Yeah, it was very scant. There was no hospitals. No place to do research or anything. The remoteness, the lack of communication, the hostile environment, terrible conditions for scientific work. What doctor could have possibly succeeded in those? No one blames you. Precisely. No equipment, incompetent aides, zero authority given. I'm not an epidemiologist, but I did the best I could. What happened? Bachelor. Oh, we shifted perspectives. Yeah, okay. So now we're Dan Pathologic. I said I don't blame you, didn't I, Bachelor? For any of it. Do you hear me? Besides, that ordinance from last year, what? Ah, that's better. Tell me if you'd be so kind, what causes your suspicious unease? I wouldn't assume a guilty conscience. I suppose we can't rule out a setup. Too many coincidences. The letter about Simon lures me to the town. No one shows me Simon. The whole place locks down, trapping me. After a while, I'm left to die. Thanatisha is destroyed before a scientific breakthrough. My final hours are spent studying the sand pest. Crafty, I must admit. Looking at you from the outside, all I see is a paranoid man. An egocentrical one at that. No, I see a worn out man, unsure of whether he's amongst the living. A man disassembled. I'm trying to help you put yourself back together. I like that. What do you want to know? What could I have done? All right, my first idea was quarantine. I needed time to study the disease, so I isolated patients in their homes. No, I isolated entire districts. I tried to get at least a day ahead of it. It was spreading too swiftly. And of course, I ensured that no one could leave the town. And the steps you took only shortened the lifespan of this settlement. Were you always aware of the consequences of your decisions? You refer to popular discontent. I didn't need love from them, only discipline. A difficult surgery can't be performed on a resisting patient. That's why patients get tied up, held down, and anesthetized. Every step I took was justified, or the town wouldn't have lasted those 7 days. Well, you spent 12 days in the Gorkin area. I have on my file desk here. You familiarized yourself with it, correct? Jade map thoughts, conclusions, and doubts. Mind map. Oh, the mind map's back. Yay. Important events happen every day. Select a day to recall what transpired. What is today? Oh, today's beyond 12 because this is after. So what happened on day 12? Is this just the whole... Oh shit, it's the whole game. Yeah, it is the whole game. Just mapped out. Day 12, the immortal Simon Kane is dead. The town is dead. Bachelor Tchaikovsky is dead. If we equal a man to the work of his life. And then Bachelor Tchaikovsky has suffered a disgraceful defeat. That's day 12. All right. Cool. What about day 1? Courage, Denkovsky. The Simon Kane is your only chance to save Thanatisha. Yeah, all right. Cool, okay. Doc. Well, why are you looking at me like that? As if you're seeing this for the first time. No, not the first time. You showed me 2 hours ago at the start of our conversation. No, I'm sorry, but what's written here is utter nonsense. This isn't how it happened at all. Oh no, I like this one. Facts lifted from their context, twisted into new ones, you know. The worst lie is a partial truth. All right, let's look at the 5th day. Remember, you had seemingly admitted the vaccine was possible. You had volunteers brought to you and inoculated them with the sand pest. Are you still with me, Denkovsky? Look me in the eye. Are you here? I am, but I'm certainly not with you. Whose testimony did you even base this on? Who slanders my name? No, incorrect from the start. Do you intend to provoke me with your preposterous document? What is your goal, Inspector? No, we can do the I am here, but I'm certainly not with you. Oh, look at that trembling lip. Calm your nerves. The very reason you're sitting here is so that we may find the truth, isn't it? I won't be intimidated. I'm a doctor, a scientist. Do you hear me? I've come back from a hell the phantasms of a nightmare could never portray. And I worked there as a doctor. Do you understand? A doctor. Not an exterminator or an inquisitor. Not a police inspector or an army commander. I'm a medical professional. The number of people you personally killed puts you ahead of many of the army and police. Enough with that tone. Don't you grow tired of it yourself? Put this on the record. That backwater didn't have a hospital. Understand? It did not have a hospital, but it did have a theater, so I repurposed it somewhat into a hospital. I studied patients there, creating a vaccine. That was priority. That's what I did. I vaccinated people. And you did that each and every day? An hour ago you said vaccine was impossible. Creating a vaccine isn't as simple as brewing a cup of tea. The disease mutated fast. The scientific community had never seen anything like it. And I had to create a vaccine every day. Every day? That's different. Do you understand? A new one each time. All the while, I had no equipment, no lab. I had to improvise new methods in a matter of minutes. A hospital. You know what? I believe you, but I need more details. I need facts. Whoa. Day 5, in which the Bachelor winds up the people and has to rewind. Oh, we got stats and stuff. Mind map. We got a big chunk of meat. Is that meat? I don't know what that is. Is that our food bar? Hunger bar? I don't know what the center one is. It looks like navigation. J. Mind map. Okay, so we are on day 5. Today, 5th day in the town. 3rd at the hospital. The plague runs rampant. I still hope to find a vaccine, but for now, only the quarantine protects people. Very well. What is all we got? Oh, we got the map. Oh, and they named it all. Now I can tell the difference between the Tanner and the Skinners. I always get those two mixed up. Always get those mixed up. So we're in the Marrow right now. Yep, the theater district. Oh, they renamed Reggae Barrow to Crowstone. Interesting. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's the village. Yeah, I can't remember. Reggae Barrow's like right over there or something. Oh, beautiful map. Oh, I want to see the polyhedron so bad. There was writing down here. Huh. It's in Russian, I think. I don't know. Thoughts? Yep. Inventory? Yep. What is this? Mind state and health. Outer scale represents your mind state. Increasing mania is indicated by the scale going clockwise. Oh, the outer one? Okay. Avoid both extremes. Oh, and apathy is counterclockwise. Oh, we're very apathetic right now. Avoid both extremes as they will hinder your health and your abilities. Use consumables in your inventory to combat that. Oh, I don't have any. Inner scale represents your health. Okay, that's our health. I don't know what that is. No artifacts. Casebook. First select the patient's suspected symptoms, then choose the appropriate diagnosis. Some symptoms may be incorrect. Okay. Maybe this isn't like tutorial that we haven't done yet. These could be the tutorial guys right here. Senor, you're here. Upon a stage once more, the man who made the hospital out of a theater will have eyes on him aplenty. Do you know what the orderlies behind your back are whispering? No, what are they saying? I don't really care about gossip. What are they saying? They say that you have a seesaw in your head. They picture you as a man atop a board, atop a barrel, a gun in hand, aiming as you roll and teeter to and fro. A seesaw in my head? Maybe the rumors have a little truth to them. Extremes, senor. Extremes can kill you dead. One moment, mired in apathy. The next, mania. Oh, okay, so it is the tutorial for, the balancing of our mental humors. Trying to do everything at once. You're caught between your pounding heart and your two hesitating feet. A man of impulse, yet sometimes paralyzed. That there is your seesaw. All right, fair enough criticism, but how else could it be? As we stand here in the old theater, let me then play the doctor and prescribe balance. The golden mean. Though you may yet be swept to Skrilla, or Shabotis. Sheree, but this. Are these Russian place names? Maybe. The butcher of Russian names. And even now, what do you feel? I could barely read it as it is. As soon as you approach the sick, indifferent, and gloom begin to burden you. Yeah, I feel as though I'm already exhausted, already anticipating failure. The thought alone drains my strength. Oh, here. So much talking with no practical use. Give me your impression of a prescription, if you fancy yourself a doctor. That's something Danny would say. The strongest treatment is right here. The same we use to numb the hopeless sick. These drugs may work for you as well. We get to do drugs, of course. It's pathologic. But mind you, taking them, you become accustomed to them. And you'll need more and more each time. Oh, addiction mechanic. Nice. I'm perfectly aware of that. I didn't expect I'd be choosing between using medicines on myself or a patient. But there are other ways as well. A drink and a smoke, perhaps. Things that you may not expect can stabilize you. To warm yourself by a fire or wash yourself in cool water. Or kicking a trash bin in frustration. I would never, ever kick Playushkin. Nope, Sir Trash Bin will remain unharmed. You know what helps you best. You are a scientist, so experiment. Yeah, I should be looking to keep myself together with the bare minimum. I can't afford to be losing focus when dealing with patients. So you can stabilize yourself by warming yourself or washing yourself or kicking a trash bin. Okay? And yet it wouldn't hurt to take some pills with you. Who knows what madness lies ahead? Take something from the hospital supplies. Oh, I know where that's at. Besides, the others in front of you struggle on. There is a struggle within yourself, senor. What could be harder? You could have just said, medica cura te ipsum. It's Latin. Medicine cure me, I think. I remember and I dread. New items. Ow! What the fuck was that? New items. Tobacco? It's believed that a cigarette has calming effects, but the fact that nicotine is a stimulant, addictive, with each use, the effect becomes weaker. Plus 10 mania. Stimulant and a rubefacient causes rubefacient. I'll have to look that up. Oh, it causes redness or irritation. Yeah, it says causes irritation. Why would you want to take that? Just like everything in this damn place. I guess it's a stimulant, but it causes you to get red and rashy and blotchy. Bromide increases inhibition of the cerebral cortex. In other words, it dulls the brain. So it's like an alcohol. Sometimes it's exactly what I need. And then a poison, which is the same as medicine, invigorating in small doses. Pardon me, I had a hiccup. Addictive with each use, and the effect becomes weaker. So which one was which? Mania clockwise. Apathy counterclockwise. So what happens if I just take more apathy? Use. Do I die or something? Or do I just get apathetic? Yeah, it looked kind of apathetic. Hello? Is there even any reason to talk? Apathy. So you just can't talk to people until you balance yourself out again. Which we have stuff for. We can balance ourselves out again. Wait, what? Danny, what are you doing? Danny. Where'd you get those bullets from, Danny? Huh? I know where you got the gun, but where'd you get the bullets? Seraphima did not intend for you to use the weapon like this. Danny, don't do it! No! Danny! It was all but a dream. Oh shit, nothing in our inventory. Oh crap, our mind state returned to normal. I guess a bullet to the head can do you some good. I didn't say that. Jesus Christ. Oh, I gotta talk to you again. All right, skipping. All right, let's go. Ah, damn it, that hurts. Okay, we're good now. And strychnine, a poison. Isn't that, I think strychnine's like an adulterate, but you can add it to other drugs. People, stomp on their drug supply with it. But also, it's used in like acid, right? Like LSD, which is the same medicine, invigorating in small doses, addictive with each use, the effect becomes weaker. We don't have much. We've got stuff for mania, but not so much for apathy. Yeah. And we only have one of each of these. Huh. That's going to be difficult. I talked to all three of you. Here, let's start with the lefties first. I'm here to raise a collective complaint, Doctor. These cloaks, they're very uncomfortable, sir. They make it hard to use your hands. And you can't see a damn thing through the mask. On top of that, we have to burn them each night because each time we've been in an infected area. For starters, introduce yourself properly, please. I mean, on the upside, they make you very visible. They also grant you gravitas and command respect and raises your prestige as volunteer orderlies. You're like a little wiggle worm with no arms. Can't even see your feet. I don't know how they do anything in these costumes. Yeah, these theater costumes. They are killer, though. It's like one of my favorite character designs is the Executors. They're so cool looking. It's such a cool take on Plague Doctor. Sava Karminsk, number 70. Oh, it's number 72. I'm an orderly on quarantine duty. What are your instructions? Sava Karminsk, 72, quarantine. Sounds familiar. What were you doing yesterday? We cleared out the place like you ordered. Remember the size of the crowd that showed up yesterday? You said hospitals are for doctors, not the sick. What are you on about? No, this won't do. Allow me to correct you. I said we need space to work. I said the sick ward was going to be at the station now, and this place would be a research facility. That's what I said. Basically, those who have the sand pest are beyond help. They're supposed to go to the general sick ward at the station to die. You had us give them morphine, laudanum, lead, and whatever else to ease their pain. And the patients you wanted to bring here were the rare ones who hadn't died within a few hours, or the 5-hour window, and could even still talk and walk. Or walk, at least, not talk. I added that, as I often do. That is correct. They're the ones we're going to be working with. Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you, number 72. Murat. I can't say that last name. Murat's like Turkish or something. Number 28. Started my shift at 10. What's our point for today? Or what's our plan for today, doctor? The vaccine, obviously. We were unsuccessful yesterday and the day before. Therefore, today's plan remains the same. Yeah. We've been catching those longs as you instructed. You know, the rare cases where they get infected but resist the sand plague for a long time. We've got 3 again today, over there on the platform of the stage. Just 3. That's a shame. Well, at least we'll be done quickly. I hope none of them are faking it. Yesterday you brought a lot in. You brought in no less than a dozen enthusiastic pretenders. What is that bar up there, man? Is that my stamina bar? Or is it food? We haven't got any food yet. I can't like highlight it. It's the bar on the left that looks like a big steak. I don't think that's steak though. Or it looks like one of those pemmican pies from Path 2, actually. It might be food. I'm just looking around the theater. Theater looks kind of the same. Can we get back into the back of the theater? Artemy! Artemy's here. Yeah, that's Victoria. She does. She looks a lot like the, back at the Capitol. Looks a lot like Death. I wonder if that was purposeful or not. Artemy, it's so good to see you. And Nina, of course. Oh, there is a way back there. Oh, we can use water. Oh, we got to be careful though, because it'll throw our balance off. What does water do? What's water do? Here, let's look at our meter. Okay. Water.
Enough.
Oh, God. Oh, no, that was good. Yeah. So water raises mania. Okay. Which makes sense. Oh, I forgot. We can do this to look at all this stuff too. Loot. Oh, hell yeah. Revolver bullets, buttons, and a butterfly in a box. A foolish yet beautiful ending to an ugly caterpillar. Take all. Is there more? Q. Yeah, there is more. Loot. Healing poultice. I have no idea what ointment this is. It smells disgusting, but it works like a charm on bruises and abrasions. No more tobacco? No more bromide? Take. Is there more? Yep, there is. Loot. Oh, the mother load. Ox bile, blood, bile, phlegm have been companions to doctors since ancient times. We make medicine from caustic bile. More strychnine. Camphor as well. Oh, the clocks you can loot too. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of nasty back here. A little bit scary. Kind of afraid. Nothing on the cart. Oh wait, what was that? Use. Oh, we can use the gramophone? Is that another mind thing?
Can't think like that.
Huh? What is going on? Oh, that raised our mania a little bit more. All right, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Turn it! It's enough of that racket. All right, let's get to work. We got these 3 people to inspect. We got to talk to Artemy, which is my favorite thing. He looks like Link. I don't know, his little like, it's not a onesie, but it almost looks like a onesie in a way. It's so cool looking. I love it.
Words too break bones.
It looks broken, Erdem. Erdem. I'm going to look that up. Erdem. Oh, it's a Turkish word also. Erdem means virtue, merit, kind, and knowledge. Maybe it's an honorific for doctor again. Yeah. got to be because they have a couple of those, like Menku and stuff. Ooh, the miniscope's broken. What did you want with that? Miniscope. It's not broken. You just don't know how to use it. Sorry, Artemy. Made any major advances on the vaccine of yours, Anya? They say the precision instruments help with that kind of thing. All right, touche. You sure are quick with your snappy retorts. I've done the autopsies for you already. Number 1 and 3 have gunk in their lungs. Number 2 had it in her bronchia. Are you saying it's pulmonary now? I'm not saying it's anything. I do the cutting, you do the thinking, right? I have my own storyline where I'm going to do what I deem right, and you'll have only a small part to play. Huh. What a bombastic way of putting it. It's not like my part here is very significant so far either. Nah, don't sell yourself short. For your storyline, as you call it, you could spend your spare time working here. Though honestly, I'd advise you to save those hours for sleep. Yeah, had to have Artemy in here somewhere. Hello. Who are you? Yakov Little. Could it be yesterday's technique has proven to be the right one? As your assistant, it's my duty to inform you that amongst the reception of yesterday's vaccine, there appears to be 0 mortality. That is to say, no notifications so far. We didn't have a vaccine yesterday. Or the day before, they said. Okay. I'm a little confused, but that's all right. Doesn't really tell us anything yet, but let's assume at least some have avoided infection. Yeah. While you were away, I tried my hand at diagnosis using your procedure. You did? I'm intrigued. So I noted down symptoms using your approach. I crossed off illnesses based on the principle of impossible combinations, but I didn't really get anywhere. You know, sometimes I try to think like you do. I give my best try at that. I do this just so I can understand you a little. Yakov Little. Chuckle. And I fail every time. The way your head works is a complete mystery to me. Do you have the anamnesis? Anamnesis, the remembering of things from a supposed previous existence. Okay? Interesting word there. What does that word mean? Could you remind me? I don't think... No, we looked it up already. I looked it up. I always look up words that I don't know. I went straight to the physical exam. I think there isn't any point in interviewing them. They don't know the first thing about themselves. Nah, I went straight to the physical exams. I'll say it again. Getting the patient's medical history, or amnesis, is your first priority. Anamnesis. There are strictly 3 steps. Step 1, interview the patient. It always comes first. No matter how tongue-tied or confused they are, no matter how much they get wrong, the information is priceless. Even if they're straight up lying, it's still important. Just like you were an investigator or a detective. But I'm no Pinkerton like you. Ooh, burn. Yeah. You were somehow managing to learn useful things, even from their lies. But I have no idea how. Step 2. Okay, so, yeah, interview them first. And then step 2, the exam. This part requires your utmost attention. And when we take note of anything suspicious, we do it in the context of what the patient has told us. Any trifling bodily detail, a scratch, a bruise, a birthmark, might turn out to be important. All right, turn out to be important. Got it. Wrote it all down. And step 3, if required, a careful inspection of the surroundings the patient lived in, especially when you feel they're being coy, evasive, or hiding something. In a word, lying. Resistance is never without reason. That's when it becomes a good idea to inspect their home. Talk to their neighbors and family. It always adds to the picture. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. Thank you. Then let's get down to it. All right. Luda, Finch, and Fiat. Okay. Casebook. The first selection of patients' selected symptoms. Oh, first select the patient's suspected symptoms. Then choose the appropriate diagnosis. Some symptoms may be incorrect. So our first person is Luda, age 33, married. She's a shopkeeper. She's here at the 5th day of the plague. Lives in the flank. She's a smoker. And she has a fever for sure. What is suspected symptoms? Irregular pupil shape. Oh, I see. I understand. It's like phasmophobia, kind of like when you're deciding what's haunting. Like you get information from the ghost, and then whatever is haunting, like through combination, right? Yeah. All right, I like that. That's cool. Okay, cool. No notes, bro. No notes. Luda, how you doing? You feeling okay? Yeah, I mean, you look pretty good. A little pale, but we're all pale here, I guess. I'm healthy, just so you know. I don't have anything. That's for the autopsy to tell, my dear. Sorry, I meant to say examination. A little bit of dry humor for you. I'm not going to say that. What brings you here then? I had a fever. That's why. 2 days of it for no reason. But I'm better now. I have no scratchies on my skin. Scratchies on my skin. No yellowing. No sandpaper scratchies. No drought of the mouth. Okay, so no dry mouth. No scratches. But she did have a fever. You're certain there was nothing on your skin? Sandpest manifests on the skin first. Fever comes later. No, let's just do circumstances that preceded the fever. Our house was cleared out after the infection came. Okay, so it's a post-infection area that she lived in. People were sent wherever there was space. Comfort was a luxury right now. Some of us were lucky. We ended up in a empty living room. Some got an attic or a cellar. Us, we were put in a boiler room. When it reached our streets, they rounded up the whole caboodle of us to the isolation ward. Boiler room, you say? Was it turned on? Of course. The air was so stuffy in there, I tell you. But there was a silver lining. No sickness can survive that hellfire. Well, your sudden fever is easily explained. It's convincing, but I still need to examine you. Please undress. Yeah, this is step 2. Please undress there behind the screen. Or privacy screen. The patient must be examined and their symptoms added to the casebook. Open the casebook. This can also be done during examinations. Perfect. So we get a heartbeat, very pale skin, rarely leaves the home, not much time in the sun. Is pale skin a yellowing of the skin? Oh, paleness right there. Okay. Here, we'll add that for now. And we got to add fever as well. Fever. There we go. Fever, paleness. We can exit out whenever we want to. All right. And then use this to rotate. Nice. You have a good belly button. Congratulations. Let's check your back. How's your back doing? I see a little bit of bruising right there, but that just might be like, oh. What's on your arms? Hematoma. Maybe she bumped into something. Maybe it's a symptom. I should ask where the bruises came from. Yeah, we're going to ask that. Hematoma. Hematoma. Where would that be? Under heart? Yeah, hematoma. Hematoma. Anemic vascularopathy. Hydrophobia. I thought that was only like rabies or something. Hydrophobia. Well, we'll leave that on until we can ask her about it. Reverse your arms, please. You are clear. Check your leggies. Nice legs. It's fine. Yeah. I don't mean that in a weird way. Just whoa. I don't mean that in a weird way, but could you turn around? Okay. Looks good. Yeah. So now we chat with her? Hi. I need to talk to you about a couple things. You done with the exam, doctor? Can I go now? Absolutely not. An examination with no questions asked can only happen at a morgue. I told you everything last time, but if you say so, you're the doctor. Allow me to call my assistant in. I'll use you as an example to show him how to proceed during an appointment. You called, Mr. Denkovsky? I'm here, ready to heed. So, Mr. Little, we have a patient here. She's claiming to be in good health, despite having a fever a few days ago. Do we take her word for it? Well, if she had a fever, there must be a reason for it, and we have to find it. Remember this, a patient's self-evaluation may be incorrect. That's why you must ask specific questions about the symptoms, about what comes up during the exam, and about a patient's circumstances in daily life. I think I get it, in theory. God knows how it'll play out in practice. I'll demonstrate. Observe and learn, Mr. Little. I won't be around forever. The patient is running a temperature. In other words, a fever. Open my casebook, look up fever, and tell me, how many conditions is it listed a symptom of? Wait a second. Oh, gee whiz! 8 of them! 8 diagnoses fit the bill. It's a frequent symptom, which means that you'll have to find others to narrow down the search. Yeah, I figured that out already. thanks to phasmophobia. Then do it again and again until you're left with one verdict. This, Mr. Little, is what's known as differential diagnosis. The name is self-explanatory. We differentiate between similar things to find the only correct solution to our problem. I can't wait to give this method a try. Let's get down to it then. You look pale, ma'am. Has your skin been like this since birth? Or is this pallor recent? It's not like I get to look in a mirror a lot, living in a boiler room at all. But I don't think I've ever been pale. Rich do-nothings are pale. I'm a commoner. So, parlor isn't typical for you. We're marking that as a symptom, Mr. Little. Add parlor to the fever in the record. What do we get? A mere 2 conditions. Down from 8. It's like magic. A single symptom, parlor, eliminated 6 out of the 8 candidates. We're left with a choice of but 2. Where did this hematoma come from, my good lady? I mean the bruise over there, next to your wrists. Did you bump into something, or is there someone who batters you? Don't worry. There's nothing to be embarrassed about when seeing a doctor. Jesus. I'm not embarrassed. A bruise? Well, that's new to me. I've never seen it before, and I can't remember anything like what you're talking about. I certainly wasn't beaten up. I must have bumped into something myself and forgotten about it with all the fuss. The boiler room is dark and cramped. That's probably where the bruise came from. Mr. Dankowski, I'm seeing this hematoma, this fancy bruise on your list. Are you with us, Mr. Little? Pay attention. She doesn't remember how she got the bruise. She can only guess. The manual provides a more detailed description of the illness for situations like this. What caused it? Who's susceptible, etc. It can give useful clues. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Susceptible means the high-risk groups, right? But got it. When in doubt, read about the condition in detail. Practicing medicine takes more than checking symptoms against a list with a schoolboy's diligence. You have to bring your reasoning into it. Here's one way to do it. Tell me, good lady, do you garden? Do you grow anything? Anything at all, from roses to cucumbers. Cucumbers and roses? I'm only following you at all now, doctor. No, I've never liked digging or shoveling earth and all that. There, earth. Does the boiler room you've been relocated to have an earthen floor by chance? That's right. It does have an earthen floor. The boiler room isn't really suited for the living, but in these times, I'd be ungrateful to complain. How did you guess, doctor, about the earthen floor? Earth. There's something about earth in the manual. I wish I could remember where. It's simple. All kinds of things can be found in your local soils, including microorganisms capable of disrupting circulation, hence the parlor. The bruises were not caused by trauma. A hematoma appears when blood vessel walls are damaged, either by an external force or, as in this case, an illness. And the infection can be contracted from contact with the earth. We found our diagnosis. You're a genius, Mr. Dankowski. Okay, so paleness? Yeah. Stop it with the idolizing. In a couple of days, you'll have gotten the gist of it, at the very least. Well, bravo to you anyway. You are a true master of medicine. So the patient has the sand pest alongside, what's the other diagnosis? I'm going to fill out the record now. Yeah, I've talked it all through. You can finish it yourself. Our fever, parlor, and a bruise. Put them together, and you'll get your result. Fever, parlor, and a bruise. All right. Can I do that now? No, I cannot. What about me, doctor? Where am I to go now? What happens next? Well, thank you for the opportunity to do a very educational physical exam. You can't teach medicine without actual patients. Fever, parlor, and a bruise. So fever, parlor, and hematoma. He said bruise, but it's the hematoma. Final diagnosis. To confirm diagnosis, hold X. Then you can close the casebook. X. Slam! You are diagnosed. Good job. Next! Next. Do I talk to you again? No, I cannot. All right. Yeah, next. All right, cool. Still no save. Yeah, it actually checkpoint. I was actually surprised when we ate that bullet. It checkpointed us. So, yeah, we have checkpoints. That's nice. I didn't really think about that. Who's next? I'm excited. Finch? Okay. Age 41. He's single. He's a dryer. He just blows on laundry, I guess, and dries them. 5th day of the plague. Crude sprawls where he lives. He drinks in moderation. Harmful habit. Mr. Finch. Sorry. Are you gonna burn me? Where'd you get that idea? It's not exactly a secret. The whole thing's like putting out a wildfire. If someone is housed under suspicion, it's torched. If someone's house is under suspicion, it's torched. If someone sneezes, the entire town's district is sealed off. Sick and healthy folk alike. And when there's doubt about a healthy person, it's the isolation ward. Then those who do have the sand pest are marched off and burned. What were your... Let's just gloss over that. Just not talk about it. What were your ailments before the epidemic broke out? I didn't have any. I have the constitution of an ox. Really? None? A cold maybe? Weak spells? Fainting? Rashes? Or mottled vision? Or the occasional itch? You never itch? Fitch? Your name almost has itch in it. Mr. Tiny here told me I could be useful to you before I die. That's it. Said you could find something inside me that slows the pest down. So go ahead, find it. What do you need? Do you want to draw some blood from me? All right then. Where did they bring you in from? I walked here from home. Caught it from my neighbors. Knew as soon as the skin on my chest started peeling away. Okay. So I waited a day. The neighbors' screams stopped in the middle of the night. I went to check on them in the morning, and they were all dead. Me, though, I was alive and walking, and now I'm here. Why do you need to know that, doctor? It might come in useful. What's your vocation? I blow on stuff. I'm a dryer. Anytime there's a wet mess, I dry it up. I'm a dryer. Been breathing in poisons for 5 years now. One day it's red, next it's blue, then it's yellow. Oh, dyes and stuff? Okay. It's a dyer, not a dryer. There's no R. My God! Why am I so stupid? I was making a joke out of it, but really the joke is me. He's a dyer, not a dryer. What is that? That's not dyslexia. No, it is dyslexia, because I carried the R over in between the D and the Y. That's what happened. It is dyslexia. Fuck me, man. I have like a thing for when I can feel it in my head when my dyslexia like hits. It's like a little like misfire of electricity and I can feel it. And if I blink right after it, that usually like straightens all the words out. I'm not saying this as an excuse. That was the stupidest thing in the world and I'm an idiot. But that's how I usually fix it. Because I do have pretty mean dyslexia, but that's all right. It's funny. A dryer. Okay. He's a dyer. Yep. All right. It's not very likely. Take off your clothes and let's do an examination, baby. Oh, take off your clothes. It's time for examination station. Gonna examine your entire body. But you can wear a towel. It won't get naughty. It rhymed. Toxic pigments. It's a possibility. All right. Peeling in the skin mentioned. Unlikely due to stone disease. Most likely eczema. Heartbeat is too fast, but it could be a personal trait. All right, well, so let's see. Eczema. Said probably eczema. And then the heart, we've got is there rapid? Rapid pulse. There we go. All right, so we got 2 symptoms so far. But we don't know if those are going to stay. Yeah, 124 is pretty fast. All right. Let's see your back. Mister. You got some concerning moles here. Yeah. Might want to get those biopsied after you're dead. Sorry? Arms? Looks good. Reversed? Nope. Perfect. What about your leggies? Your leggies good? Yeah. You look okay. Feet a little dirty. Need to clip your nails, but that's okay. Oh, now this is interesting. His skin has yellowed. Something wrong with the liver? Oh, yeah. There is yellowing right there. Jaundice in your calf? That would be interesting. Just jaundice in your calf. Let's ask him about it. Did you hurt your leg or something? It looks kind of like a bruise, too. Have you sorted it out, doctor? Will it be useful for your remedies? My vaccine, it's a vaccine that I'm working on, and please allow me to a couple of clarifying questions. so I can be certain of your diagnosis. Yeah, we need to talk more. That's step 2. Or it's step 3. It's the plague, of course. The sand pest thing, isn't it? Yeah, the plague, yes. And there's another condition that's prolonging your life, though. You said yourself your neighbors didn't survive the night, but you're still holding up admirably. Well, blow me down. 2 elements making me healthier than if I had only 1? But you know best, doctor. What do you want? You want to question me, right? Question all you want. You complained that your skin on your chest was peeling. It was here, right? I want to do both of these. On the very middle, I knew right away. Skin turns nasty when you're plagued, right? Eczema. That much is obvious. The symptoms can indicate one of 2 diseases. Now, to tell them apart. Give me your hand, please. I'll take your pulse. I believe I've noticed your heart behaving erratically. It's too fast. Began running fast not too long ago, doctor. Can hear it myself. Thrashing like it's caught in a snare. Yeah, too fast indeed. So what now? It's all clear? Let me take another look at you. Yeah, okay, I had to click it. Okay. The skin on your foot is yellowing. Liver conditions can cause this. Have you ever noticed anything like that? Yellowing on my foot? No, that's dye, doctor. I'm a dyer, not a dryer. A tub spilled once. Here's the burn. It's old, and it's healed over time. It's smaller and paler than before. Okay, well then, that clarifies things. We can rule out liver disease then. Need to see the symptom disproven. He's always putting all sorts of things into the chart and then diagnosing every... Yeah, let's do that. Yakov, Little, where is he when he's needed? He should see the symptoms disproven. Is that all? Or have you got more questions? Yeah, your pulse and eczema together give a clear picture. Finally. Was afraid I'd just kick the bucket without helping any science. No, you'll help. I can pinpoint the diagnosis now. The 2 symptoms make it certain. Okay. So sometimes it's even just 2 symptoms. So we can take off yellowing of the skin. 2 symptoms. Eczema and rapid pulse. Burning fever. Hallucinations, headache, memory loss, ulcers. Loss of coordination. All right. Initially, the disease presents with a fever and headache and abdominal pain. Later, ulcers and eczema appear on the skin. Okay. So, burning fever. Boom! Belated boom. I was drinking coffee. All right. I hope I'm doing this correctly. And our last one. My poor little man. My poor little Fiat. Age 47. He's single. He's a termitary guard. Oh, he's sick as fuck, man. 5th day of the plague. Lives in the Skinner's district. Clinical picture. He's got weakness. Well, let's start there. Weakness would be under heart, maybe? Yep. Weakness. We'll add that. Hello, good sir. It's time for your examination. And that's the story of my life and times up to the present moment. But why do you want all these details from me? A half an hour worth of talking, and it was all besides the point. I thought you'd be interested to know that the sand pest can't get me, because I certainly find that fact interesting. I'd even say amazing. None of what you told me is besides the point. Everything was important, especially your chickenpox at age 6. Are you sure you're not overestimating my importance, Doc? I'm not, and I'd rather you not call me Doc. No, let's talk about the termitary. No, Olgemski. Right, Olgemski corked the termitary shut, and you've been guarding it for, what, 6 days? Since Tuesday? No, we're trying to do symptoms here. All right, let me ask you this, then. What time of day do you feel worse than usual? All the time. I used to be as hardy as a bull wrangler, but now I have trouble even standing up for long. I get drowsy. My knees give out. It's embarrassing. I feel like I'm failing everyone. Fatigue, huh? We already have that. Have you easily fatigued like this for a long time? I don't take great interest in my own person, Doc. Got enough people to spend my attention on as is. But I have trouble doing my job because of this. It's a rugged man's job. Right. Olgemski corked the termitary shut, and you've been guarding it for what, 6 days since Tuesday? This is the 3rd time you're asking me. May I ask why you distrust me so? You said the termitary was shut down in order to shield its residents from the infection. Does this mean that they knew there was an epidemic? Who knows? At first, they said that there'd been a blowout of some kind. Sweet soot. It settled in the walls later. Looked like mold. Yeah, I think I've heard that before. That there was this like soot stuff blowing all over the termitary. Yeah. Well, the kin was worried. They're like bees in how they respond to things. As soon as one makes a noise, the rest are unquiet as well. There's a mighty buzz in the hive, perhaps on account of that poison soot. Conditions are tough in the cannery, you know. Okay. What's going on there now? They're shouting. I'm taking a Zen. I need nicotine. They're shouting. Lots of clamor. And a nasty kind of clamor, too. It's what you'd expect. They're not having a great time stuck in there like pickles in a jar. No regular meals, not enough to drink, to go around either. The place is, after all, a poorhouse. Our fat man treats the people like cattle. Getting through the day is a struggle. Small wonder why they're slamming into walls. If it was up to me. So, disgruntled is an understatement. Yeah. The Olgemskis call them worms, don't they? The venerable Vlad described your primordial kin as being essentially beasts. You can't lock up living creatures against their will. It's how you turn people into proper beasts. But try so much as hinting at that to our Olgemski. Yes, men. They're dead drunk on power. They used to be all right. It used to be all right working with them, but now I can't stand those guardsmen. There are times when you have to put free creatures under lock and key, say, for its own safety. I don't think so. Disrobe down to your undergarments, my good guardsmen. I'm going to examine you in the nude. And since you're so preoccupied with my work as a security guard, here's my advice to you, Doctor. You're being too heavy-handed. This lockdown of yours is making people seethe. The cauldron can only seethe for so long before the lid flies off, even if you screw it down. Certainly would take note of this pertinent critique if I had any other options. All right, so he has a strange redness, a rash, bites, or something else. There's red spots on his face, too. So redness? Skin redness. All right, so we got weakness and redness. Cool. 2 down. Looky. Nice nipples. Uh-oh. Problematic moles. No, those moles are okay. You're all right. Arms? Arms looking good. Other arm? Underarm? Underleg? Oh, his veins are definitely damaged. Question is, how old is the damage? Damaged veins. Vein damage. Boom! Queerine syndrome. I don't know. I don't think so. We'll have to talk to him about the leg damage there. Legs reversed? Even more? Varicose veins? Exit. Time to talk. Second patient interview. You've noted symptoms that you can ask the patient about. This is our third patient interview, actually. I can't talk to these two anymore. Sorry, I got distracted. Hello, sir. Let me go, will you, doctor? I don't understand all this commotion about me. What makes me so special? Besides, I've got work to do. Work? I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to forget about your work for now. You gotta remain at the hospital. I used to guard locked up people, and now I've been locked up myself. That's life for you, isn't it? Some kind of joke life plays. You have no idea how sick I am of the jokes life plays. Yeah. I don't see the point of the termitary lockdown. It's desperation from Olgemski. Meanwhile, you can serve for the common good through the vaccine. I was just musing to myself. What do you want me to do? Do I need to give blood or maybe take a pill? Before we get to the blood and the pills, there's more questions. Are you ready to answer a few? I've told you my entire life story, Doc. You still want to ask more? All right, ask away then. How long have you had those red spots on your skin? Never had clear skin, me. It's not a clear skin life over here. Although, let me think. Actually, yeah, those spots you're pointing at are brand new. But you hadn't noticed them yourself. Well, I suppose that's asking far too much from a worn out worker commoner. No, I'll keep the reddening symptoms on your record. Narrows it down to a possible 4 diagnosis. Yeah, don't worry about it. The veins on your legs, they don't look very healthy. Have you ever noticed those before? My legs? They were that way from all the time I spent standing up. It's my job as a security guard. 16 hours of standing a day, and Ogiemski won't spare a stool for us to sit down. Says it's not the proper way. Bad for discipline. All right, well, the way they run that meat processing place is quite something. They treat people like cattle. Yeah, it could cause mundane cases of varicose veins. On the other hand, at least 3 promising diagnoses on the vaccine front can manifest as vein issues. Yeah, it's imperative that we ascertain whether this is a genuine symptom or a false one. You're quite lost in thought, Doctor. Am I really that complicated? Can't wrap my head around little old me being at the center of this brouhaha. There is a symptom that fits the description, but it mostly affects drunks. So I'd like to ask you, good sir. Yeah, Twirine. Consumption. Do you consume alcohol? Do you do it on a regular basis? And in what quantities? Quantity best described as God forbid. In my line of work, you must be alert. So my basis hasn't been regular since last year. Quite the contrary. I've been abstaining. Can't stand drinking myself. Okay. Your moral fiber is of no concern to me. To drink or not to drink is a personal choice. Mine is purely a medical interest. Yeah, your diagnosis depends on it, dude. Do you understand? Your diagnosis. As far as I'm concerned, you're just 5 liters of blood packed into a person. I'm telling you, it's not regular. I don't have a habit. Period. Wait here, I'll be back soon. No, I can't in good conscience put my stamp on this diagnosis. I don't have enough information. Not without a home inspection or neighbor testimonies. I'm going to your house, sir. My house? Why on earth, doctor? I can't understand. I can understand talking to me. Feeling me up from head to toe? Oh, baby, yes. Collecting my blood. But searching my home? Like I'm some bandit? What did I do wrong? No, you're not at a fault at all. If anyone's to be blamed here, it's me for not spotting enough symptoms for a definitive diagnosis. Yeah, please understand. In order to create a vaccine that can save several hundred people, I must establish what you're suffering from, besides the sand pest. Well. Not at all what I expected from the man of medicine. Going off, breaking into my house. Imagine that. Don't worry, man. I won't touch anything. I just need to take a look around. Skinner's district. There. Understand Filat's illness. I have to understand his life. Map. Did I just run there? I can talk to him again. So do I. I must inspect your home. I can't diagnose before. Kindly wait here. Okay. Pardon me? I have an inspection. Dude, is that my hunger or not? It's halfway down. It keeps ticking down. Do you guys got anything to eat? Can I eat? Can I eat you? Number 72. No, can't eat them. There is no food. No food. Oh, we're outside. So pretty. Looks good. Herb brides, kinfolk. Wormicus. No, I don't speak kin language. Sorry. I don't. He wishes you many years of life, Erdem. Really? To me, it sounded like he was asking a question. No, it must be neurofibroma after all. Or is it a facial lymphedema? Oh, the way their faces look. Don't try to diagnose them. Sounded like he was asking a question. He asked, could it be Erdem? But if your kindness were weighed against your wisdom, the wisdom would outweigh it. That is his question, more or less. I don't know your language, but I'm pretty good at telling truth from lies. Tell him not to worry. Wisdom would be a heavier one, for certain. Where are the bulls from yesterday? Bulls. Hello, Erdbride. They're all talking to each other. The bulls were stolen, Erdem. Oh, the bulls testing for infection or not. Like whether they can resist it. Or maybe your bulls perished. Even Mother Bodo knows where. So they've died or they've been stolen. You're disassembling. Stop it. Deep breaths, Denkovsky. Deep breaths. Count to 10. Only a fool loses his temper. Oh, yeah, I forgot my brain space. 4 pockets. Consumables can be kept within reach. Quickly use pocketed items. Nah, I don't want to do that. I'd rather open the menu. We need a little bit more mania. So smoke. You can smoke a little bit.
Thoughts.
Oh, it doesn't help much though, does it? What else increased mania? Water? Yeah, maybe we can find some water. What's this mirror? Use?
It's more honest now.
Why would you break a mirror? Oh, breaking the mirror increased. Oh, is that what that is? The little icon at the top left is mirror. Oh, but it did. I think it caused us more apathy. Yeah, we got to find a water spigot somewhere. District exits. To leave the district, find arches with clocks. Okay. What is it? Oh, we can search. Dump. No, we can't search. Oh, kick the dumpster. No! Apathy! Smoky. Arches. Oh, the arches with the clocks. Okay. Oh, there's water right there. Hopefully it's usable. So where are we at? Okay. And then after?
Drilling my temples.
Yeah, a little better. A little better. Okay. Arches with clocks. Get that stamina up. Leg day. Leg day. Oh, I want to jump so bad. All right, next. Navigating the town. To plot a route, select the district name or a marker where I want to go. What? Oh, we can't run around the town? Select a route. I mean, we're going to the... Oh, we're going to the Skinners. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't like that. Oh, God. My computer is taking an absolute shit right now. Sorry. It must be all the particle effects. Dangerous district requires attention. They cannot be traversed using the map. You'll have to find an arch with a clock that isn't blocked. Okay. Is that the changeling? It looks like the changeling. So, okay, I think I understand. So you could freely travel the clear districts, but once you hit an infected or a burnt out district, you have to navigate through using the, yeah, I don't like this. I don't. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. But given what the game is so far, which is a lot different, I understand it. It is Clara. Yeah. Hey. We'll talk to the orderlies first. Executors. Those poor devils are looters. They just keep coming on today. The rumor was that an out-of-town bandit who was packing firepower had been getting busy here until suddenly he wasn't anymore. Can't shoot the sand pest, you know. But everyone fancies a firearm these days, so they're flocking to his mortal remains like moths to a flame. Did you lot find him, the fellow with the gun? Why bother trying to find that scum? He's lying around here somewhere, waiting to be collected. We've got enough on our plate right now with these would-be scavengers. Sorry, hiccup. No time for revolvers at all. Do you want extra patrolmen here? We're managing for now. Those moths had little ammo on them, and some pilfered odds and ends. One fool had stuffed his knapsack full of tin spoons. Probably never seen real silver in his life. Everything of value has been sent to town hall. We kept the ammo. All right, we'll hand over the ammo every last round. Will do. All right. Laying out these moths was a good call. Perhaps other hopefuls will get the message. Oh God, the frame. I'm so sorry for the frame rate. So we got strychnine, a bunch of other... Oh, cool. Yeah, we got lots of stuff. And 5 bullets. Can I pull out my gun? I won't draw my gun where no one threatens me. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the device. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that does. Listen to me, Bachelor, please. It's the changeling. Just set our differences aside. They're accusing me of being the sand plague itself. Once I learned that you woke up on the eve of the epidemic in an empty grave with no memory, you seemed a perfect candidate for patient zero. Don't laugh at me. You know I'm helping you. We're in this together, working towards our goal. We're just different. So, we each do it our own ways, however we can. Clara, you're extremely suspicious, and that's a fact. I'd call you duplicitous, even two-faced. That wasn't me. It was my double, my twin sister. I didn't know. I told you, and the Horospects of yours, too. He didn't believe me, for some reason, even though he did see us together. And yet the plague follows you wherever you go. That's a fact. It's the other way around. I just feel where the infection will end up or will erupt next, and I go there to help. Please, you have to believe me. Tired of these ridiculous games. You're a big girl, Clara. It's time to answer for what you've done. So the orderlies took her into their possession. Okay, only had a single reason to believe you. If anyone, it's she who's ruining my reputation, my twin sister. She must be here somewhere. Try looking out. You might be able to catch her. Will you believe me then? Farewell, you pathetic, you pitiful, delusional changeling. Are you trying to test your hypnotic magics on me? It's not working. Yeah, no one's ever seen you two together. Not even Burak. And neither will I. So there's a guy here with a gun somewhere. Bachelor's prototype. The plague fog conceals danger. One to equip the prototype. Oh, there's plague here. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I hold it down? Oh God, okay. Boom! Oh, I see the plague. So it's a dispersal. All right, yeah, there's plague right up there. Don't kick that trash can. Well, maybe you might want to. Boom! Long charge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured that out. I figured it out. Thank you. Here. No, we don't need to kick a trash bin. We need to drink something. Oh God, it goes down so fast. Here, let's hurry. And we'll keep this charged. Boom! Get off me, please. The ones... Oh, it said infected. I didn't... The ones lying on the ground, something or rather. Oh, we can loot. Oh yeah, take all. Take all, thank you. Is there any other apathy combating? No, it's barely any. Mania 70. There we go. Here, let's wait on that one. Yeah, we'll wait on that one. All right. Hello? Examination. Euthanasia? Euthanizing? It requires the same resources as combating my own mind. Correct dose must be administered. Injected drugs shift the cursor along the gauge. You must land within the highlighted zone before dying. A person's heartbeat spikes. Overdosing will amplify their suffering, and I must alleviate it. Yeah, I think morphine. Administer. Oh no, that went... Oh, I amplified his pain! I'm so sorry, you're dead! That was quick. Agony. The patient died in pain because of me. Oh. Why? When his heartbeat spikes? So I did it... It's like a timed event? Like when it beats, you have to press it. Boom! Recharging. Okay, let's hurry. Let's just GTFO the fuck out of here. Boom! Get off of me! Sorry, the game's fucking up so bad right now. All right, I gotta turn... Wait, which way am I? I'm going down. Yeah. I keep going down this way. Is there water anywhere? I don't want to drink water from this district. Oh. Nope. You're dead. Why are there ghosts? What is happening? Urgh. Stalker anomaly. That's what it reminds me of all of a sudden. Throwing bolts at anomalies. Yeah, I'm not doing good. Here, let's try this again. The examination again. All right. We will take the strychnine. Use. Okay, we're back to normal again. Examination. Does it matter what drug it is? Strychnine. I've got 6 of them. B. I'm just toying with you. His heart's gonna blow up at like 250, right? 200. I failed to ease the patient's pain, but I didn't add to their suffering. All right. Well, that's good. Loot. All, please. Ah! What? It's a ghost! Ghosts. Why are there ghosts here? I don't understand. I got thrown off track. We gotta go this way. Boom! Disperse, foul beast. Oh, no. Gotta go... that way. There's the clock. Okay. We're out of here. Oh God, thank God. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Get me out. I want to look around, but I can't. Is there trading in the game? Oh, this is so different. Ugh, it feels weird. I gotta find a mirror to break too. All right, let's go look around. We need water and a mirror. Now that we're safe-ish, should be okay. At least we don't have to worry about ghosts. Oh, there's water right there. Okay, cool. Trade? No trading. Oh, man. Oh, brutal. Where are we at? Yep, we can take some water. Apathy naturally raises.
Not here at all.
All right, edgy Danny. Wonderful. Hello, Wonderful. Oh no, our mirror thing's completely exhausted. I don't know what that means. Yeah, we can't talk to these people. All right, where are we going? Just up the street on the left-hand side. All right, we're here. All right, let's investigate his place. See if he's lying about that drinking. You lying about that drinking, boy? Locked door. The only door is this one. Okay, cool. Hello. Is this his place? It's fucked up in here, man. What a horrible place. Oh, what's this? Two patients turned over the assistant. The third one is a tough nut to crack. A little investigation is needed to clarify his diagnosis. Cleaning lady or a neighbor, clearly irritated. She might know. Fiat. Difficult case. The diagnosis was almost clear, but the patient denied a symptom. I need to visit his home and find out. I'm so sick of it all. Okay. Let's talk to her. Fiat's neighbor. I just mopped the floor and now you're walking all over it. It took forever to scrub clean, you know. Apologies. I'm not very good at walking in a handstand. My legs always veer off to the left for some reason. All right, stop with the clowning, will you? First, he's turning the bathroom upside down, but it's our only one of these in the apartments. People wash their kids here. They take their own baths on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They keep it clean. And now, so this is the bathroom. Now there's you with your remarks, but you're a pal of Fliat's, aren't you? If the locals are right, a doctor is more likely the enemy than pal. No, he's in the hospital right now, under observation. I'm here to find out how he got sick. So Fliat's in the hospital. Fliat. Perhaps that's for the best? Person getting sick for the best? No, let's just start with the questions. Have you been living in the same house for long? Do you know him well? We've known each other since we were kids. He was a brother to my husband. I helped him out his whole life with cleaning and cooking and whatnot. He was a loner with no one to take care of him, and it wasn't too much trouble for me. We were neighbors after all. All right, doesn't that just sound idyllic? Yeah, he was lucky to have you at this rate. I'll soon start to envy people who live in these small towns where everyone knows everyone. Well, we drifted apart a little as time went on, but he used to always thank me. Then one day, it was like, bam, he forgot everything. Never said a word anymore. Scurried past me to his apartment, eyes down, no hello, no goodbye. But he sure showed this bathroom who's boss. So this sort of frenzied rage isn't typical of Fliat. He'd never trashed anything before, as well as he was well behaved. What kind of person this is typical of is an easy guess. You often get it with drunks. One moment, okay, so he is a drinker. One moment he sits quietly, and then he's delirious all of a sudden. With all this ruckus and mess, at least he didn't punch anyone out. I interviewed Fliat, and he said he stayed away from alcohol. He didn't drink before, but go ahead and look out that window. The town's falling to pieces. It's enough to make one a saint drink. It's like people have gone crazy. Some grabbed a bottle, some grabbed a knife. It's hard to stay human. Everyone's inner beast is looking to break out. So you know for certain that Fliat trashed the place in a drunken haze, or is that just what you're assuming? Well, what do you think happened? He didn't just trash a shared bathroom. He was sick all over it. The whole place was a mess. I thought I'd never get it clean. Do you know what it's like to mop up someone else's vomit? Yeah. How would you a smart dresser? How would a smart dresser like you know that, huh? I went to medical school, my good lady. The quantity of vomit I used to cart around is more than this entire house could disgorge. Have you figured out everything you needed? I'd like to finish with the cleaning here. The kids from downstairs will be here soon to wash before eating. It's better off that they don't see this mess. Just a minute. Is there anything else you could tell me about Fliat? Do you happen to know any illness he had in the past, chronic or acute? Whatever you can remember. No, the man was never sick. Strong and tough as a cart horse. I mean, I could easily imagine him pulling an actual cart. That was why they hired him to guard the Olgemsky meat cannery back in the day. You two talked more often at that time, right? If you ask me, Fliat may be built for the job, but it's not a job for him. The termitary needs security to make sure that the steppe brutes aren't beating about town, but he was getting sentimental about them. That's why he and I fell out. We argued about whether worms and herb brides are our equals, some security guard. An opinion like that doesn't paint you in a good light. Oh, but your neighbor, on the other hand, sounds like a man with a conscience. Word. Yes, don't be racist. What a thing to say. Stop trying to confuse me. I don't have time to pick your philosophizing apart. Anyway, I've got a bathroom to finish cleaning. Fliat got into philosophizing too, and it both destroyed our friendship and made him an alcoholic. There's no good in that. Can we go back to his drinking once more? Your delirium hypothesis is logical, but it's still only a conjecture. In fact, his denial of a drinking habit sounded very sincere to me. Who wants to confess to something like that? Something shameful like that? The thing is, lifelong sorts are proud of it, and the new made ones are ashamed. I hope he's ashamed. It's anyone's damn guess if he is. It's like he become a completely different man. For all I know, he's lost all sense of himself at this point, gone completely off his rocker. Off his rocker. There's something new again. Are you just thinking about the bathroom incident, or is there more evidence that he's off his rocker? He has episodes, you know. Before he trashed the bathroom, I hear muttering coming behind his door every night. And he lives alone, no family, and no one visits him. My husband and I used to be his only friends. He started talking to himself. That's a sure sign. Why didn't you say that right away? You seem like a smart woman, but even you make getting this information feel like pulling. Nah, you may be right after all. The hallucinations do point towards delirium. Well, are we done now? I have my limits too, you know. Mopping floors is hard enough, but bad mouthing a former friend is harder. Sorry for the poor dummy. Where's Fliat's room? I'd like to take a look before I go. And it's further down the hall. Here, take the key. I've got work to do. Been breaking my back for half a day here. And whose fault is it? A fool, who's also a drunk now. Poor soul. All right, you've been very helpful. Door. I can finally inspect his living quarters. I have the key. Okay. It is open. And there's stuff around. All right, cool. How's our brain doing? Not great. Got to take more strychnine? No, I'm just smoky smoke.
Think.
Twice.
Damn it.
God, you have to hurry. What do we got? Can't tell what they are from appearance. No labels. Oh, they're pills. Fliat took them. Does he know he was sick? What about that thing right there? What's this one? On the bed, wet rags used to put on forehead. Oh, for his fever, yeah. Okay. Oh, the neighbor claims Fliat is a drunkard. He's trashing the house, talking to voices in his head. 2 patients turned over to the assistant. The third one. No. Yeah, we already read that. Ah, no. Oh, there's a kid there. Okay, cool. Food in this state usually is thrown out into the trash. Dinner leftovers? Ugh, rotten. It smells horrible. A son? A neighbor's son? Or a thief? Or the hallucination? Oh, he was talking to this person? This kid? Who in the world is this? It's a Ken kid, though. He can tell me more. Yeah, let's talk to him. Hopefully he speaks whatever language we're speaking. Russian, I guess. Nope, he doesn't. Well, this is news. The neighbor told me Fliat lived alone. You're angry. I have no idea what you're saying. Hello, Erdem, I said. Why have you come? All right, Erdem. That's what you call scientists, right? No, let's ask the question. Why are you here? I got nowhere to go. Don't kick me out, Erdem. You're a kitten burglar, perhaps? Not going back to the Warren. The Warren? What's that? Oh, it's the termitary. You're just who I need. You people call it the termitary. You smell like danger. Go on your way. Huh. Will you tell me what's in there in detail, please? People are there. What else do you want? We live there. You're hiding your eyes. I don't think you're telling me the whole truth. Look, it's better if you don't joke around with me. I'll tell, just let me go. There's a crawl hole out of the warren. Fliat watches it. He helped me go around the angry guards. Oh, okay. Why didn't you just stay there? Let me guess, love struck, or did you break your code of laws? I don't know what he said. What? Fliat took in, hid, and sheltered. No one sees. No one returns me to the warren. Okay. Talked quietly, so no one hears. Your neighbor heard anyway. Oh, he was... Okay. Yeah, he was staying here. But don't worry, she thought Fliat was out of his mind. If you keep quiet, she won't notice you. Where is Fliat? How is he? Finally, some sensible talk. He's in the hospital. He's ill. I'm a doctor, and I need to find out what he's ill with. Will you help me? I will. I saw it. He sickens. Does Fliat drink vodka or wine? Or those step herb infusions of yours? At first glance, I can't see a single bottle. Not a drop. Strict on himself. Doesn't allow me neither. All right, so the neighbor was mistaken after all, so he's not an alcoholic. Perhaps she wanted to be mistaken out of spite. The reason doesn't really matter, though. What matters is that he wasn't drinking. How else can I help? I found some pills, medicine. What are these? Who is taking them? We don't use these in the step. Fliat said that they're so his head doesn't ache. Another symptom. Good. Headache. All right. His head hurt. Yeah. And then there's... So he also had fever. Yeah, there's rags on the bed. Looked like they were used as a compress to bind something cold or hot over an injury. Do you know anything about that? I do. Fliat was hot, tossed and turned. I put a cold on him. Okay. So he had a fever and he didn't mention it during the interview. Yeah. He's much sicker than he claimed to be. These stoic patients can be the worst. It can be the worst. Hypochondriacs sometimes. I worry for him. And then there's something rotten on the table. Did you eat this? Is this what... Oh, that's what made Fliat vomit. Hungry. We needed. Fliat's not rich. Boss Vlad pays the guards so little. Was enough for one. Not enough with me. Hard to feed two. Fliat looked for cheap food. They cheated and sold rotten food. Yeah, I can understand the difficulty of your situation. Noble deeds come with a cost. This is scarier, Dem. Never thought to eat rot. Even Fliat forbade that. Then his hunger came, crazy-like, grabbed everything, gobbled everything. I took away and hid, told him bad, that it was rotten, that it would hurt him. He didn't listen, like possessed by some hungry beast. And you never noticed such indiscriminating behavior before? A change in feeding pattern is clearly telling. Never saw a man wolf bad food like that. All right, stay put. Don't you dare sneak away. I need to look around, then I'll ask you more in a bit. Oh, maybe we forgot something then. I don't believe I'll find anything else in this abode. I'm no detective after all, but we must discuss my findings. Are you ready? Fliat's hallucination? Don't joke about this, Erdem. What is the mousetrap doing here, just in case? Or are those actual there actual mice in this place? Oh, there's lots of them. They're bold, walking in here like it's their home. Yeah, mice and rats spread disease. A diagnosis is coming to mind at once, but I need to double check. Townsfolk live in house, call us beasts. Cleaner in the steppe. It's better. They know nothing. So mice, headache, fever, hunger, and vomiting, fatigue, skid reddening. The veins are ruled out. But what happened in the bathroom? The neighbor says Fliat drunkenly... No, he doesn't drink. He's eaten bad food. Couldn't keep it down. I didn't want to make a mess in there. So he went where he could do it. Or in here. And there, for washing, said water scared him. Water scared him. Hydrophobia. Heard dripping and went crazy. Can a man be scared of water, Dem? Yeah. Got scared of water for no apparent reason and trashed the bathroom. It's an extremely rare symptom. It should sort it all out. All right. That's it. There's nothing else I need from you. Figured it out. Hydrophobia, right there. Yeah. Humans contract the virus from animals in their waste. The disease begins acutely with fever, rapid heartbeat, nausea, vomiting, accompanied with headache. Okay. After 3 days, a rash appears on the skin and facial flushing becomes evident. All right, that's it right there. Yeah. I'm not going to put my stamp on it until I guess we got to go back now. Here, mind map. Thoughts. Day to day. Okay, yeah. We haven't really gone through all these. Yeah, we just got to get back put our stamp of approval on it. If we can get back. I will only draw my gun in dangerous districts. Mofina! What are you doing here, Mofina? Oh, we can trade. There is trading. Mofina, what do you got? Pocket watch? When the clock in the towns stop dead, they all do it in sync. This is because they're a single mechanism, question mark? She's got a bullet for 6. I want more strychnine. I mean, yeah, I want 2 strychnine for those buttons. Yeah, because we have a problem with, we have an apathy problem. Okay. All right, back we go. Back to the theater. Be gone, foul beast! That look on her face. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Hey. Hey, look at me, doctor. Make sure to take a good look. Are you upset about something? Upset? Oh, he is upset. Listen, I can't talk to you about important matters when you can't get a hold of yourself. Hey, long time no see, little saint girl. You move fast, don't you? You're beside yourself, doctor. Your senses are out of tune, which means you don't even understand which world you're in. You're looking at me here, and you see who knows what. Oh, maybe that explains the ghost guards. I'm tired of all this. All I see is yet another person I don't want to deal with. No, I'm hallucinating because I'm exhausted. I should take a deep breath and count to 30. 30. Okay, which way? Nope, we go this way. And we made it home. Thank goodness. Oh, they found the bulls. You guys brought them. Oh, they're so pretty. I love them here. Hey. You bring them? That's good. Yeah. Can we talk? A senite of good life to you, Erdem. Here are the bulls by Kara. You are still not glad to have them. Where are those oddnods of yours? The ones who came this morning. I remember sending them back to fetch the bulls. No, I'm glad to hear. But you're quite certain these are the same bulls? Can you not tell bulls' faces apart? He can't even tell an oddnod apart from the, by their faces. She, we are all the same to him, like beasts. That's not true. I can tell you ladies apart just fine. Though you do look similar like sisters. Of course we do. We are the Katangle. We are one people. We are kin. Why did the bull herder say the vaccinated bulls have been stolen? You've insulted them. The worms don't want to deal with you anymore. The worms believe that you're a bad man, a cruelish, ungrateful man. Hi, bull. It's really close to you. You have pleasant breath, surprisingly enough. My oh my, maybe that's what it says. I'll try to do better. Yeah. Are you going to take our bull's blood? I am, but later. For now, leave them here. Time for your examination. Is it darker in here? Or am I just going crazy? Don't eat another bullet, Danny. Once was enough. I still want to know what happens if you raise your madness too high. Maybe we'll do that later. Finally, I've been waiting for you, Dr. Dankowski. You can see I've led the volunteer orderlies to leave on a break, and they'll return as soon as you give the word. Good. Rest is necessary. Let them have a smoke, visit their families. Who knows? They might not get another chance. Well, consider it done. But what of the third patient, Fliat, the termitary guard? Do you have a diagnosis? I haven't put him to sleep yet. I thought he might be useful to you again. Yeah, I visited his place in the Skinners and had a look around, spoke to his neighbors, and someone else. I understand his illness. Just to be sure, put it in the document and stamp it too. Mr. Little, I barely recognize you. Are you going to teach me how to maintain patient records now? All right, where is he? Oh, he's right there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to talk to him first before giving the final diagnosis. Here you are. What took you so long, doctor? My mice detain you? You're joking despite your nerves. That's a good sign. You can relax. I've seen it, and your secret has been uncovered. Ah, so you met him. I tried to protect him with everything I had. I went to your hospital so he wouldn't catch it from me. Aw, he's such a good guy. Fliat, number 1. And then you lied, describing fatigue, but you've been nauseous, feverish, and much more. I've never been a good liar. If I told you too much, you'd have known someone was changing my bandages, that I needed money to feed 2 mouths, so I talked as little as I could. Oh, of course you did. In medicine, dealing with people is more difficult than all the test tubes and measured doses. Yeah, regardless, I found out. Nothing to hide now. Sure, I led the boy through a hidden passage, away from the slaughterhouse. He's just a kid, Doctor. It was a hardship that brought him to the cannery, and just like that, Fat Vlad put him to work. Young or old, it doesn't matter to Olgemski. They send everyone to the factory. It's not my place to judge you. What you did was noble, but stupid. I'm no hero, but I was taught to draw the line somewhere. I treat people like people, period. I've done what I could. So you're saying you'd let more people out if you had more authority in such decisions? They'll starve people to death in the termitary. And not just there either. While you were out, I overheard people in the hospital. Aren't you a tyrant who ordered a quarantine? Without a quarantine, the plague would have devoured the whole town in just 2 days. It's the plague I restrict, not the people. Those are dangerous games you play, Doctor. This is like we're getting so much warning about the quarantine restrictions. I'm not the only one who doesn't like restrictions. Today, people endure. Tomorrow, too. But in the days that follow, they'll erupt. I told you. You can't humiliate a living being without suffering the consequences. And this imprisonment humiliates a town for a second time. You try to shame me as if the quarantine were some whim I had. If only we had another way. This won't end well, I tell you. Well, neither of us can tell the future. And Fliat, I came to talk about your diagnosis. Drink this glass of water, please, before we continue. It's actually crazy with rabies. They did a study on this guy who was like already too far gone with rabies. So he was going to die. There was no way of like healing him. But they like documented his aversion to water, and it was nuts. Like handing him a glass of water, he would like start shaking and freaking out. Like it controls your brain into being completely hydrophobic, but you can't explain why. You're just like, water, no, bad, get it away from me. It's fucking nuts. It's like one of the craziest diseases. It reminds me of that fungi that takes over ants' brains and like leads them up to the sunshine or whatever. Yeah, it's nuts. Oh, take it away. I can't stand hearing the sloshing. Get it away, Doctor. All right, stop backing up. You'll overturn the equipment drawer. Look, I've put it away. It's gone now. It's gone. Yep, diagnosis. We got it. Hydrophobia. All right. This is the one? Yep, that's the one. Boop. Oh, wait. Boop. And a boop. Boom! That's it. You've been judged. You've been shaved and sterilized. Now you just gotta die, my friend. Sorry. What do we do now? We solved everything. Artemy's gone. Everybody's gone. We can speak to Little. I've checked the records. You've diagnosed all 3 of the oddities who didn't die from the plague. You're a mental giant. A luminary. Okay, Mr. Little. You don't gotta be that much of a stan, all right? We still don't know if my diagnoses are correct. We awaited your verdict with bated breath. What's next? The vaccine? Searching in town for more people with the same symptoms as the 3? The search, then the vaccine. The blood of those lucky enough to resist the plague should help the others too. Well, consider it done. And after that, how much culture should we take? What temperature should we heat it to? Don't be overzealous with drawing blood. 450 milliliters at most. Otherwise, the weakening patients won't make it. We've got it down in the last 2 nights. We'll manage without supervision. I promise. Rest without fear that we'll ever disgrace you. So, Dr. Dinkowski, sir, do you give us permission to proceed? Shall we start? If we don't vaccinate anyone tonight, there'll be 300 deaths. 500 if we do and my work has errors. Oh no, hopefully not. This is so damn difficult every time. What's going on? I couldn't hear you. Do we begin or not? Go ahead. I will actually leave now. I'm going to get some rest before another gruesome day. Thoughts? Got thoughts? I've done all I can today. Time to go back to my headquarters. Back home to Eva. Miss Young. All right. Oh, we're going to Stillwater. Oh, we get to see Eva. Get to see Eva. Yippee! Diagnosis made. All diagnoses were correct. Okay. They're preparing the vaccine against the town's demise. That's not what it said, but it went by so quickly. All right. We're good. How's our brain? Not great. Strychnine, please. Ooh, dose me hard, daddy. Hey, Dredgerians. Can we talk? You've done all you could, senor. Go on and rest. They wait for you at Stillwater. What, are you in charge of deciding if I've done all I could? Your vaccine will be ready only on the morrow. And would it even free your heart from this torment? What else are you to do? I could do what I came here to do. Get Simon Kane at least. At least. All right. So how do we get there? Stillwater? Kaboop. Oh, we're going through a red district. Fuck. Oh no. Doctor, we're rotating. Leaving, that is. Adjourning our post. The reason being? Well, we didn't sign up for this. They've gone and armed themselves. Not petty thieves, no. These are proper, what's the word? Thugs? They shoot, Doctor. They stab. Oh, great. Is it really unheard of around here? Raising a knife against your fellow man? And we're unarmed. It's fine, I'm armed. Uh-oh, game crash. No, please, don't crash. Are you saying you've got it in you to kill another living, breathing person? No one will attack me, I'm a doctor. Doctor, you're looking at today from, what's the word? The lens of yesterday. We weren't afraid then either. Lots of people are trying to get inside plague districts like this one. Thing is, yesterday, they weren't shooting. They weren't stabbing. Today, as they say, is a whole different beast. They had humanity, and now they really don't. They've lost their humanity. It's an exaggeration. Remain at your post. We have an epidemic. They have side effects. Violence, disillusion of boundaries, desperation. I foresaw all of this. I'm afraid not, Doctor. We're volunteers. We took no oath. Fair enough, you took no oath. But you'll truly abandon the town to such a fate? Not letting thieves in a stick out? Fine. Putting yourself in front of a bullet and a blade? Well, to say it again, that's a whole different beast. The fact that you've brought us to this state is thought-provoking. Again, really unheard of. And on that note, as they say, we take our leave. Yeah, you're volunteers. You're horrified by such inhumanity, as you said yourself. Go and stop it. No, they won't do. Ow! Why'd that hurt? I'm fine. We need our gun. Can I raise my gun now? Gun. Revolver. Quarantine riders want to kill me. I must defend myself. Draw the revolver and reload. Reload time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The pistol has been reloaded. Time to point it in your mouth and
I'd rather not hear at all.
take care of business, my friend. All right, we don't have to shoot people. They already tutorialized the pistol. We can stick people up, right? People are intimidated by weapons. Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Back up. Stay the fuck back. You stay back. You stay back. Back. Okay. Run. Back. They'll follow you for a long time, man. Back. Back. Okay. We're good. I've only shot one person so far. That was the inside of my mouth. All right, don't get caught in the fire. Stay back. Stay back. Back. Both of you. No. Oh, there's a mirror. Can I get to it? Oh, I can't have. Ah! No! Back. Where did you sneak up from? You sneaky snake. All right, no mirror. Stay back.
Death is the enemy no more.
Oh, God. That does a lot of damage to you mentally.
Thoughts.
I guess, as it should.
Galloping.
Are we almost there? Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. We'll be all right. We took out one person. That's okay. Stay back!
Closer.
Gun goes away. We GTFO the hell out of here. Oops. My fancy move backfired. Ah, Stillwater. And it doesn't look like I'm looking through Vaseline eyes. Ah, Stillwater. Oh, there was water right there. I could have used that instead of the strychnine.
I forgot that there's so much of the world.
New gazebo. Oh, it's a little rusted, but that's okay. Ah, I love a good gazebo. Stillwater. Looks like an observatory, actually. I never noticed that before. Did it look like that in Path 2? Where's the water? Ah, there's the water. Splish. Splish. What are you guys doing? A little boat. That's cute. Oh, we can talk to you. Okay. Raise the yellow flag. The yellow flag doesn't stand for quarantine, you dum-dum. It's the other way around. It's you who stands for quarantine. Yellow flag means hang all borders. And who are you planning to hang, may I ask? Get us our boat, mister. The boat used to be my hat, you dum-dum. That's because your head's so small, matchstick head. So the boat is a headdress? He won't get you the boat. His head is ill-fitting. He thinks in merely 3 dimensions. You won't do, mister. Leave the boat be. You think this tridimensionality suits my head? I don't understand. What are you kids waxing philosophical for about little boats? I can't get it for you. It won't let me. All right. Time to see Eva. Fucking dumpster. Fuck you.
Yes, this is a migraine.
Yeah, it's fine. I can afford that. Stupid fucking dumpsters. Seems like the same layout from Path 2 slightly. Piano room? Mm-hmm. Oh, Eva's not on the piano. What's going on? Yeah, it's got a remodel though. Use. I don't know if that helped or not. Eva? Ooh, bright and sunny in here. I like it. The loyal Eva waits to share an evening conversation with me, and she's not alone. When did our talks become part of Bachelor Denkovsky? Oh, there she is! Oh, she looks so different. I love it. Yeah. Here, let's take a closer look. Eva?
I need sleep.
Yeah, no, that's great. You're back, just in time. It's so quiet around now. You know, Mom is slowly gathering outside in the house, or outside of the house. I didn't see anybody. I just saw kids. I did. They peer into the windows. They're planning something, deliberating, sometimes carrying torches, sometimes stakes, and I think they're up to wickedness. I'll go check so you don't worry. Don't. Please don't, for my sake. I'll be careful. If you decide to go out and check after all, please take me with you. No, there's no need. I won't be long. How are you going to help me? No, yeah, there's no need. Wait, let's talk a little first. We always do. You said yourself yesterday, when you're talking to me, it's like talking to a cat. Okay, it's kind of is that a backhanded comment? I don't know. It's the only way to sort out your thoughts. You must have brought so many new thoughts with you. Tell me. You're the most precious listener to me, but my head is filled with miserable chaos right now. Will you tell me? You see, well, first of all, it's clear the sandpest can't be defeated by ordinary means. We're so short on time. Creating a vaccine takes weeks, and I don't even have days, which means we must do something different. But what? How do we find an opening? You believed Simon would help you. If you found out where he was. Simon. I sense he's behind all this. His disappearance, the missing body, the huge coffin and the empty grave, the notes supposedly written by him. It all makes you think. Either this is some kind of conspiracy, or he's playing a murky game with me. I must find him. Keep talking. I'm a human. I'm intelligent, industrious, courageous human. Good specimen. One of the finest. And still, Jesus, Danny. And still, I have too many limitations. Solving these problems takes something greater, a stream, if you will, instead of a point. I must pass through several apertures at once. Go on. Keep talking. I understand. Wait, what's that noise outside? I told you, there's people, and they're scaring me, but our conversation is more important. It'll never happen again. It will. I'll remember where we left off. Or here, let's ask the question. How much time has passed since we've been talking? I don't know. An hour maybe? You spent a long time thinking. It was 5 minutes at the most. Your eyes are mesmerizing, Eva, but not in the literal sense. Wait for me here. Okay. Outside? Where's our thoughts? Eva believes some strangers have wandered into our yard. I better go have a look. Not everyone in town is content with the epidemic measures. This district is rebelling. I need to be careful. Oh. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle outside, huh? Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You like that? Yeah, you're on lockdown. Oh, God. No. Don't muzzle top me. Please. Yeah, you're on lockdown, bitches. No, okay. Okay. Ah! Okay. I'm done. Well, Eva, antagonizing the people didn't quite help. Didn't help in the least. I thought it would be the best move. I don't know. It just felt right, you know?
Last night, I saw a violet star. I'd never seen one before.
It's so hard on you, you poor thing. Look, some of your hair has turned gray in the past days. You're a learned man. Why does it do that? Can someone's hair literally go gray so suddenly? It can, but only over time. The hair grows out after shock, lacks the necessary pigment. It's not instant. Let's just get to the point. Hold on, Eva. We're in danger. Let's drop the idle talk. See, I told you so. Oh, no. We were supposed to continue our conversation. Ah, see, I told you so. The talk remains in the past and it won't ever happen again. What's happening out there? What do they want? Oh, I made one mistake. Oh, well, I'll play it again and find this. Just one? What mistake? Now you're just making fun of me? Tell me what it was. Did you make this mistake in the past? Yes. You see, I was trying to tune down the panic and stop the infection from spreading, so I issued some harsh decrees on quarantine measures. I told everyone to stay home, no talking or sneaking out. Not everybody found that enjoyable. Yeah, they're just frightened. It was the right thing to do, but they're frightened. It all piled up rather unfortunately. The regular supply train was running late, and the quarantine was very sudden. Many people lacked necessities, food, medicine, water, and much more. The town became a rat trap, and a cornered rat without food or water. I've thought it all through. I'll revoke the decree right now. It won't get any worse. No one complied with it anyway. It just led to exasperation. No sanitary measures. There's no authority here, just anarchy and chaos. To hell with it. I'm revoking the decree this instant. Is it not too late? Well, I guess we'll see. I'm coming upstairs. Oh, a boy came here recently, agitated and angry, carrying some papers. I gave him bread and dried apples. Oh, I want some food. He's upstairs, by the table that you sign all your papers at. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's Sticky! The town hall messenger. Nimble kid. Oh, Sticky. Fantastic. But there's I want that conversation. So let's overdose on madness. Or mania. Yeah, which one's the highest of mania? Mania 70. Use. And then
Fine.
use again.
Whatever.
And then use one more. Do we have anything else? Nope. Frenzy! Mania strains the heart and swiftly leads to death when high. It increases speed. It makes life pass by more quickly. Whoa. That's amazing. With the sprint button, you can like run around like a maniac. I'm manic! I'm in the mania. Maniac. Oh, you impaled me. Oh no, it saved it at that point? Why? Apathy. Let's go talk to Sticky. Said he was upstairs, right? Sticky! It's so good to see you. My knee pits itch. Is that normal?
Snips and snails and puppy dog tails.
So they made a bunch of decrees about town, like there weren't enough already. Told me to bring them to you for approval. For review, not approval. I only approve them if I find them at least minimally sensible. You'll have to ask the higher ups. I just brought you what I'm given. You decree, we carry it out instantly. You got full authority 2 days ago, didn't you? So use it. We'll obey. As far as I'm concerned, roosters do the crowing. Who cares if the sun doesn't rise? Instantly, if you say so. Yeah, I'll use the authority to lift the quarantine. It can't get any worse than it already is. Decrees. Up to 3 decrees can be issued per day. Issuing decrees apply any available day, not just the current one. What is this? Review decrees. Bad decree. You enacted a decree that is causing problems. Select it and remove it using Z. Z? Contagion and unrest. So unrest lowered. Contagion is really high. Change decree? What do we have? Round-the-clock operations? Allow night shifts at the Ogemski factory. Prohibit dying. Oh, so this is a resource management game. Yeah. It's kind of what I thought with the tobacco and stuff, but this makes it even more so. Distribute free rations to the people in need. 300 rations. Decreed. I'll decree that. Sticky! Oh, Khan! What the fuck? Where did you come from? Holy shit. Scared the shit out of me, Khan. What are you doing here? Why aren't you in the polyhedron?
What?
Remember our request? There are 500 kids at the polyhedron right now, and 522, to be precise, not counting me. The tower supports our weight just fine. Don't order evacuation. It must not happen. What are you doing here, kid? You're supposed to be in the polyhedron. You lifted the quarantine. I think we all agreed you'd stop calling me kid. I just signed the decree. The ink hasn't even dried yet. Yeah. You're living in some special timeline of your own, Dr. Denkowski. For all I know, it might have taken you a fairly long time to sign the decree. In the meantime, the weather has turned fair and the quarantine is nothing but a memory. Go outside and see what you have wrought. All right. I'll go have a look. My decrees aren't usually this popular in town. Thanks. How is it outside? Hopefully they're not... Ah! No! Oh, the Shubnock! Shubnock. Or do I have matches? I don't have any matches. I think... Ow! Fuck! That hurt. I think we have to face the Shubnock. Oh, it's not. It is, but it's not. We just had a vision. And I counteracted it. Ooh.
You fear me because you fear an end to your loneliness.
It is the Shubnock. Uh-oh. I think I found a glitch. No, okay. Danny was making a bunch of, mouth noises. Hello, doctor. Thank you for clearing the way for me. I just wanted to fix my mistake with the quarantine. I'm neither your friend nor ally, you damnable thing. You're not. You're just a smart fellow who finally understood that I'm a blessing, not a curse. That Simon of yours figured it out a long time ago, by the way. That's why he allowed me into the town. That's why he took my communion. Huh. Is that why he died? Oh, bachelor, he hasn't died. Yeah, he's inside of everybody now. You're just looking in the wrong direction. He's excluded from time in the world and thus become immortal. He's dying, sickening, living, rotting, and thriving all at once. He found a way. Yeah, just a minute. Give me some time to think. I can wait. I have time aplenty, an infinite amount. You say he's excluded from time in the world, so I'll just include it back? Now where's the nearest clock? My sundial is useless. No, you said excluded? What do I do now? Why is everything rumbling? Let's see. I need to find a mechanical clock and restart time. It sounds easy. Easier than anything I did in this town. Mechanical clock? Archways have clocks on them. But there's also clocks indoors. But those are just lootable clocks. Because clocks were saves in Path 2, so... Oh, there's a treasure in there. Yeah, that's it. Talk. What troubles you, senor? Your day is over. I've been looking for Simon, but I can't find him. This mystery can only be unraveled slowly by steps. But there's not enough of me to get it all done. Battling the sand pest, but I'm just not getting anywhere. It's too elusive, unknowable. Defeat it here, it reappears there. There's not enough time for me to there's not enough of me to deal with it. It's not just the illness, though. It's the chaos. As soon as I've contained the plague, the town erupts into rioting. How do I work in every dimension at once? There's not enough of me. A mire indeed, so let it not your grave become. It may be best to cry, surrender. At least you've held on to your humanity. A feeble joy, though it may be to you. You can but do things that can be done. No more. Accept your fate. As it so stands, there still can be a victory in this. The town is a space, so is the nation, and there's not enough of me in that space. But the world has many facets. I can lose one and win in another. Is time itself your quarry now? Would you repair the past? Can such a thing be done? Senor, You know the literature on this. A flapping of wings hither, a storm thither, though that one tale is yet unwritten. I'll at least try to picture how things could have gone differently. I'll learn different modes of thinking. Bend this straight line. Tomorrow will be yesterday. Start with myself as usual, and then we'll see. Well said, but I knew you not to be Berkeleyan? Berkeleyan? Is this some sort of like academic? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll look it up. I always look it up. I was almost going to be lazy, but I'll look it up. I want to know. Berkeleyan, relating to the suggesting of Bishop of Berkeley, or his system of philosophical idealism. Okay, so it's a philosophical ideal. All right. I suppose my remaining option is to become one. Then lay your head and sleep, or you will stare into the clock's face, as it were a stereogram, or sacred icon. Perhaps it shall become what it is not. I'll just recall what happened 2 days ago. I'll keep thinking about the day it all began. I'll start over. Here I am, leaving the capital. Yeah, leaving the capital. Now what? Oh, see the past. Use. Another day. Telling the story requires time. Time is embodied in amalgam. I will consume it when trying to recall another day. Oh, is that what that stat is then? Amalgam? A new day brings new memories. Select the day to explore. Day 1. Pathologic 3 quarantine. Thank you for walking some of the bachelor's path with him. This is only the beginning. That was really great. Yeah. I liked that. That was really cool. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there's more. Day 3, in which the bell tolls. Yeah, that's the start of the... Hey, Eva. It's good to see you.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch, smooth as bone.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Good morning to our guest, Dr. Dankowski from the Capitol. Did you sleep comfortably? Quite. I dreamt I could fly, or rather tried to, and thought I did succeed. Mine was a strange flight, at no great altitude, and horizontal. Less of a flight than a swift glide above the ground, atop unseen moving platforms. But I was yearning for upward soar, somewhere vertical. And you, what did you dream of? I don't dream. Your face is very weary. 30, aren't you? I'd say you look much older than your years. Thanks, Eva. I appreciate that. I like that you have no gray hair. It's coal black. Not raven, that's a different shade from yours. And not a single gray one yet. Well, I may be gray-haired soon. As things unfold, the days inexorably get closer. That day gets inexorably closer. You have a troubled day ahead of you. Will you go back tonight? Or will you be back tonight? I'll be waiting. I don't have options, do I? I shall leave my travel bag here. I think you'll be in great need of a listener after the kind of day you're going to have. I'm not being dramatic. I'm just saying a flurry of events awaits you, many of which will stump you. You can bet on that. You can bet on that. So that's cool. You get to like keep talking to Eva. That looks like the gameplay loop. You talk to her each night. Oh God, why am I losing consciousness? Okay, that's the ending. All right. That was great. Not what I expected. I mean, from the trailer, I expected it to be different, but the amount of difference is great and vast. Some things I like, some things I don't, but that's okay. Like, it's okay to consume things you don't like sometimes. Especially if the overall package is something that you like love and appreciate, which for Path I do. And me, it's the story and the characters and the writing that lure me to this game in the first place, not the like trading and free roaming around the town on the Gorkin. You know, I mean, sometimes like going in the polyhedron stuff is fucking awesome. I always love doing that. It was cool. I'm so looking forward to playing the full release and getting to know the characters even more intimately and joining Danny on his adventures of eating bullets. Because that's probably going to happen a lot, maybe. We balanced it okay, but he's going to eat a bullet or two, probably. All right, we'll leave it there until Path 3 Quarantine comes out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Lone, and this has been the prologue for Pathologic 3.